Alright, here I have a question from one of my grade 9 students on exponents, grade 9. Alright, so my first look will be in the numerator, where I have the bracket to the power of 3. So what it means is that it's actually the bracket 3 times itself. So that's the root I'm going to take. There is another root where you multiply the 3 with all the exponents inside. But for grade 9, I think the preferable method will be to rewrite the whole bracket 3 times. So let's do that. Don't forget about the minus then. Right, so I have 3 of the same brackets. And then down here in the denominator, remember that when I have just a normal square root, then inside there's an invisible 2. That means I want a number that multiplies by itself to get to the value that you have underneath the square root. So for the 100, it will be 10 times 10, and I'm going to write that. Alright, but now for the variables, here I have x squared, and the x squared, the square that's in the exponent already, divides by the 1 on the outside, inside that's in the root. Alright, so in other words, it's this 2 that's already there, divided by the 2 of the root. Now the same with the y, so it's going to be y to the power of 402. Okay, so let's simplify that then. In the numerator, we start with multiplying all the negatives. So I have a negative times a negative, it's a positive, times another negative is a negative. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. And then with all the x's, remember that when I multiply the same base, the rule is that I add the exponents. Alright, so in this case it's going to be 2 plus 2 plus 2, which adds up to 6. In the numerator, we're just going to simplify the exponents. So the 10 stays, and we have x, which has an exponent of 1. You can leave it out, it's not necessary to write that. And y squared. Alright, I'm not done yet. In the numerator, I have 6 x's, and in the denominator, I have 1. Now, this 1x can divide into one of those, and there will be 5 left. So my final answer for this question then is negative 27 x to the power of 5 over 10y squared.